Well, welcome to another edition of Know Thy Enemy. This is edition 4. My name is Howard Magnus, and I'm the owner of Servo's Computer Doctors, located in beautiful downtown Stroudsburg, located at 766 Main Street. Today, we're going to talk about security tools I recommend for users and for entry-level technicians, as well as experienced technicians. As you can see on my screen, the first tool I'd like to talk about is Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. As you can see, there's a full version. There's also a downloadable version. The downloadable version, the free edition, is the one I would like to talk about mostly. Uh, I've used this 100,000 times to fix computers over the years. This gets rid of everything like fake antiviruses. It gets rid of basic rootkits. It gets rid of a lot of things. It's a nice tool, and you can get this from malwarebytes.org. It's free. You can also get it from Major Geeks. You can also get it from download.com. Do a quick search on the internet. Within 30 seconds, you'll have like a ton of sites. This program is highly, highly recommended for removing malware from people's computers. If the computer's running slow, I highly recommend this. It scans the registry. It scans the file system. It does everything you kind of need. Next tool I'd like to talk about is the antivirus I recommend. I used to recommend Microsoft Security Essentials. I do so no longer since they failed their certification. I now recommend Free AVG. It works pretty well. It usually catches things. It doesn't have as many false positives, and it ranked pretty high on the scale of antiviruses. I've never tried their full version. I imagine it's just as good. I've used their free version for a number of years. It works very nicely on most computers. If your computer is an old XP computer, 512 RAM, it's not going to work. If you're running Vista with the Giga RAM, it's probably not going to benefit you. You want to upgrade the RAM before we install AVG, just for performance. But if you're running one of those older operating systems, I really recommend going with Windows 7. It's more secure, it's more stable, and it just works nicer. Next tool is Spybot Search and Destroy. I've been using this program also for a number of years. It's a good tool for cleaning up malware. It removes things that Malwarebytes can't pick up. The only downside is this program is very slow. It will go screen by program by program by program by program by program, searching your drive. It does catch a few things that Malwarebytes missed. I use it to mop up at the end. It's not a bad thing. This tool is free. Unfortunately, no one piece of malware protection does it all. This is a very good tool to have. Another thing I recommend, if you're using Firefox or you're using Chrome, I recommend a specific extension called AdBlock Plus. So, as you can see, I'm typing it in here. Okay, it's free, and this will strip out all those ads on the side of many web pages you go to. It cleans them up and allows you to block content. This limits the chance you're going to get malware from a website. It will save you. I install it on most customers' computers. When I install Firefox or Chrome, I usually put AdBlock on. As well as the AVG toolbar, these things combined will save you from getting most malware infections. It'll stop the drive-by malware. It will warn you if you're going to a site that's bad. Another tool I like, which I've taken the liberty of downloading already for us, is TDS Killer. This tool here, very easy to use, very easy to run, and it's from Kaspersky. It scans a computer for what's called a rootkit. A rootkit is dangerous. This means somebody can take over your machine, steal your identity. They're recording everything. It could be part of a botnet. Who knows? Get it off. Now, I will warn you. Anytime you go about removing malware, you run a chance of crashing the machine, especially a rootkit. If it's deeply embedded, it may crash the machine. Not always, but it may crash the machine. I successfully removed it from a number of computers. I've had a few failures where I removed it and it crashed everything. I had to pull the hard drive out, throw it into an enclosure, copy the data off from another machine, put the hard drive back in, reformat, reinstall. Not fun. Not fun at all. Standalone antivirus that I would like to recommend. Kaspersky has a standalone antivirus. It doesn't provide real-time protection, but it will allow you to scan your machine. Possibly if you think your antivirus is not effective or your machine's already been compromised, this might be a good thing. Another standalone is House Call, which is another free, it's a web-based antivirus program put out by Trend Micro, also free. And once again, it's just for scanning the machine. It's not resident protection. It will not save you. If your Windows updates are not working, this is mostly for technicians and power users. You get your Windows updates, probably because of a virus. You've removed the virus, things still aren't working. There's a tool called CAT, which stands for Crisis Aversion Tool. This is a nice little tool. Here, give you a quick glance at it. Yes, we want to open it. And as you can see, it'll fix a lot of issues. The big one I like is the Resets Windows Update. Windows Update does break. Not usually on its own. It usually has help from viruses. It does break. This fixes it. I successfully repaired Windows Update. I successfully repaired a lot of other issues with this. It fixes things nicely. And they'll even tell you if it's a success or not. So that's that tool. All these tools are freely available for you, and I will provide links at the bottom of the video in the description as to where to get them. That about sums it up for me for today, for this edition of Know Thy Enemy. I'm just going to leave it with this. Security tools, if you're not comfortable using them, if you think they're not working right, call a technician. Don't try this yourself. If you're confident you're a power user, by all means. You run into problems, Servo's Computer Doctors. We're located at 766 Main Street in beautiful downtown Stroudsburg. Come on down. Give us a call, 570-420-1486. We'll come out to you. We'll help you. You're not alone. Thank you for attending this edition of Know Thy Enemy, and have a nice day.